What's up, Foundation? What's up, YouTube? Man, it's me, your big partner, Cartoon 5'3". Man, I'm back again. Man. Back again, man. Man, you got so much stuff that's going on out here in the world. So much stuff that's going on out here in the world, man. One thing I can say, man. I can say, man. I'm pretty much. Well, I'm torn, y'all. Because I was finna say, I'm glad I was not in my kids' life when they were young or when I was younger. I was gonna say that, but now I can't say that because it's a shame when a father is not in a kid's life. But now I was gonna say that really meaning that I was messed up. I'll be the first to admit it. When I was younger, yeah, I was messed up. If I would have been there all the time instead of going to jail all the time, if I would have been on the streets and to be in my kids' life from this all the way to this, man, I'd have messed them kids up. Because I was messed up. I would have messed them up because I was messed up. I was so stupid about that gang banging and the LA culture that I would have indoctrinated all of my kids with that same type of mentality. You know what I'm saying? Because when I was coming up, man, men and women, man, back from my generation, we thought it was cute to see your son or your daughter throw the set up, say the set. You know what I'm saying? It was natural. It was all the time. Hey, where you from, little man? Where you from, little mama? You know what I'm saying? And they gonna say whatever, whatever it is they parents from. Especially if the parents both from the same set, But so, I was that stupid and I would have messed them kids up, man. So boom. But now, other than that, first off, now I'm gonna let you know, my video is, man, I'm finna talk to you youngsters again, man. Cause it seemed like the more they go on, the seem like the sillier y'all get, man. But I can't really talk about y'all like that because when I was young, I was dumb. When I was young, I was young and on some silly stuff too. So far be it for me, because I done got a little long in the tooth, a little gray in the beard, and done mentally changed. Far be it for me to get on here and downgrade you youngsters. I ain't gonna do that. No, man, I love you youngsters, man, because y'all the future. No matter what state, city, set, country, no matter what. Y'all are the future. Girls and boys, the youngsters, the youth. That's why Satan always attacks the youth. He trying to corrupt it at the root so it'll grow up wrong. You feel what I'm saying? That's what he'll do. But now before I get into what I'm speaking on, with this prison stuff and all that, I want to say this. Shout out to the state of Tennessee. The state of Tennessee, man, has just passed a law saying that before a woman can put a man's name on the birth certificate of a child, that a blood test has to be taken. A DNA test has to be taken because the state of Tennessee is tired of seeing all these underhanded, conniving, cutthroat women that's running around putting these illegitimate babies on dudes because they looking for somebody to take care of. Now you done laid up with everything on the east side. No, I'm not. Well, I ain't gonna throw the east side, west side in. You done laid up with all these no good, nothing fools that's running the streets and don't care nothing about you. But as soon as you pop up pregnant, you want to give it to this other dude, the good boy that you mess with. Because one, he gonna be there. Two, he gonna support you financially because he gonna go to work. And three, he's gonna be a good father. So what you do, you weigh it out. You like, I might as well tell him it's his. So me and my baby can have some type of security. When the whole time, it ain't his. Yeah. And then here it is. Let me ask another question, man. Now, if the shoe fit, you gonna wear it. But if the shoe fit, don't wear it. Meaning, if this does not pertain to you, don't latch onto it and don't bite onto it. But man, this is to the you young stupid dudes running around out there, and it be mostly the young dudes, from 30 and under. Y'all mess around, get these girls pregnant, man, or a girl tell you they pregnant, and y'all be so happy that you got a child come, especially if they say it's a boy, that you just go for anything. You go for the banana in the tailpipe. You go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Meaning that your mama, your auntie, your sisters, your cousins, your partners, everybody telling you, hey, man, that baby don't look like you, man. I don't think that's your baby. Now, when your mama tell you that, or your grandma or your aunties tell you that, you better take heed. You better pay attention, because they know. Mama gonna know, man. Grandma gonna know. Auntie gonna know. And they tell you, hey, man, you need to go get a blood test. You got a bunch of you lames running around with this, man, I ain't gonna get no blood. I don't need no blood test. I don't want to do that. I know it's mine. Man, you don't know nothing. You don't know nothing, fool. And I mean that in the literal term. You fools. Y'all don't know spit. The only guarantee in that whole equation is that that child belongs to the mother because it came from between her legs. But you, dummy, fool, dude, sit up here thinking, oh man, and a lot of y'all don't want to go get no blood test because you scared that it's going to come back, you are not the father. And some of y'all run around want to be daddy so bad that you are just collect and claim somebody else's child. Now, it's different if you go into the situation and you know it ain't your child and you willingly, okay, man, I don't care. This is my child. I'm going to raise it. But now, for you dummies that's going into this thinking that the child is yours biologically and it's not, or you scared to get a test because you scared it's not going to be yours, man, y'all the biggest fools since the White Mountain Mule. You got to be Riri Tata. Riri Tata is a term for saying you retarded. Straight up. Go get a blood test, man. In this day and age, women are so promiscuous. And for those who don't know what promiscuous means, man, women are so freaky nowadays, they screwing out both pants legs, up and down. You don't know what they doing 24/7 while you sit up thinking you got a good girl. You don't know what they doing, man. And they just putting these babies on dudes like that. And y'all laying up, going for that mess, man. Boom. You know what? I seen the dude, the comedian Corey Holcomb, talking about this a couple of days ago. And I agree with him. And like he said, man, if a girl, a woman, whatever you want to call her, has to have more than two different dudes tested to see who the father of her child is, she don't deserve no help from the state. Because if you laying up freaking like that, I'm talking about just not caring, just doing whatever. Here it is, like on Maury back in the day, and you got to test 4-5 different dudes to find out who your baby daddy is. Man, no, she can't get on the county. She can't get no food stamps, none of that. Freak, you don't deserve nothing. Just laying up being a hoe. That's all you doing. Just laying up being a HOE, straight up hoe. Now, I can see, okay, one dude tested, all right, okay, well, if it ain't him, I know it's him here. And boom, this dude get tested, and it ain't them too. Man, hoe, you a hoe. Straight up. You don't deserve spit. Anyway, now moving right along past that. I can't wait till they pass that law in all the states. Ooh, boy. It's going to be a whole lot of women messed up. Ooh, it's going to be a whole lot of mad. Yeah, I'm hip. I'm hip. Boy, I'm hip. Woo-hoo-hoo. Hey, man. I'm a dude like, and let me, boy, look, I can't get my words out. You better hope you ain't got no dude like me. And you play that type game with me. All bets off. All that stuff about what I don't do and won't do, that go out the window. I'm gonna be your worst. I would. It wouldn't go. I would be your worst nightmare playing with me like that, ho. For real. Anyway, moving along, I spent 10 minutes talking about that mess. Man, again, I got some partners out here in the street, man. And they sons are messing up badly. I thank God every day that my kids ain't like that. I thank God every day that my kids ain't like that, man. And it ain't got nothing to do with me. I didn't have a hand in it because I wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? By the grace of God, they mamas did something right. They mamas did. I had to because mine good. But man, listen, I got partners, man, theirs are not good. And they throwing rocks at the penitentiary. They throwing rocks at the penitentiary, man, every day. Every day. They throwing rocks at the penitentiary. It ain't nice, y'all. I done met several youngsters that tell me, like, Toon, man, we listen to you, man. Man, you done gave me some good wisdom, man, some good information, man, and woo. And I thank y'all, and I'm going to always try to impart more and more wisdom and good information to y'all, man. Man, stop it. It ain't worth it. Everything you doing is either peer pressure got you, or you ain't got enough up top to think for yourself. Simple as that. Either peer pressure done got you, or you don't have enough up top to think for yourself, or you just a zip-zap fool anyway. You know what I'm saying? You just a zip-zap fool anyway. You one of them people that prisons were made for. Because you can't, you gonna break the sound barrier getting up in there as soon as you old enough. Because you're crazy. Hey man, listen. If you think it's glamour, because like I said, y'all got 2-3 partners that y'all running with that done called a case and went to the county jail and stayed 4, 5, 6 months. Finally, somebody bailed them out. Now they back out and they talking that tough talk with their chest up, got their chin out. Yeah, They want you and the rest of the fellas and the little chicken head bras running around to look at them like they somebody now. Then they coming out with all these ooh-wee stories about what they was doing in the county jail, what they had, I was doing, and half of them lying to y'all, man. No, half of them wasn't doing that. Half of them was not doing that. Half of them was scared to death, crying on their phone, bugging their mamas, bugging their baby mamas. Man, bail me out, man. Make my bond, man. I'm gonna get up out of here, man. I don't like this. They don't like it now. They in there eating hard-boiled eggs, a slice of bologna, one little biscuit, and a scoop of nasty cold grits. They don't want that no more. When you was on the streets going to any and every restaurant that you wanted to go to, you was on the streets opening up the refrigerator door, getting whatever you wanted to drink when you wanted to drink it. You was on the streets able to go up to the high school football games or go pull up in the set and kick it with your partners and, see all the little girls running around and this and that. So, obviously you don't want that. You know what I'm saying? You don't want that, man. Goddamn hair doing what it want to do. But anyway, you don't want that. You don't want that, huh? Hold on, man. Hold up. This mess right here doing what it want to do. Anyway, yeah, now I'm cool. Y'all don't want that, man. When the old saying goes and the song say, you don't miss your water till the well run dry, that's a true saying, y'all. You don't miss your freedom until them white folks take your freedom from you. You don't miss it till they take it. Then when they take it, now it's like, uh-oh. Man, you sitting up in the county jail, you sitting up man, in the prison. Man, I ain't doing this no more. Man, they let me up out of here this time. Man, I'm going straight. Man, I ain't fooling with this. And you just talking in line. But you gonna feel that way when you in there. So why even put yourself through the paces of even going through that when you can just go ahead and stop now, man? Stop now. What is it about the streets and what's going on in the streets make y'all so anxious to do whatever you doing with your partners and go behind that gate, man? Go behind that wall. It ain't fun, man. Cause let me tell you something. This is a fact. This is a fact. You can catch a case right now with a dude who you swerping down, man, is your ace boom coon, your ride or die partner, man. Y'all been knowing each other since elementary school. And y'all go out and catch a case together. Here it is. Y'all done got a boatload of time. A boatload of time. Y'all shipped off to prison. You might go to one prison, he might go to a different one. You might not see him for a year, 2, 3, 4 years later, whatever, and then eventually the powers that be bring y'all back together. Y'all end up in the same prison. Now, in your mind, you thinking this is gonna be your buddy, your partner, your ace boom coon, your homeboy that y'all were in yesteryear, that y'all were on the streets. You thinking he the same person, or either he's thinking you the same person. No. But it's not like that. When y'all separated, man, whatever prison they sent him to, whoever the people were that he was hanging around, he adopted their ways. He was indoctrinated mentally by the people that he chose to hang with. If they cutthroat, he sucked up their cutthroatism. If they backstabbers, he sucked up their backstabbingism. Crafty, sneaky, underhanded, don't care no more. And so now here it is, 3 years, 4 years later or whatever, you happen to run into him again and you thinking he is who he was back in the day, and he's not that person no more. Now he plotting. Now you look up, he done shot you through the cross on whatever it is. Whatever it is, man, whatever it is. I'm not going to sit here and try to give you a lot of different scenarios on what it could be. But now you start noticing, hey, man, he ain't the same dude he was back in the day. Then you start seeing other stuff. He might, when you see him again, he might be running around with some panties on, some prison panties with the high heel state boot pumps. You know what I'm saying? You never know, trip you out. You know, I done seen dudes come to the prison and this fool right here call him to the cell and like, hey, man, I got something to tell you. What's up, homie? Man, I ain't seen you and woo, woo, woo. What's up? Man, I got something to tell you. Tell me what's going on. Man, I ain't the same person no more. What you mean? You ain't the same person. What's up? What's going on? What I mean, you know, huh? We still both this, and this. No, y'all ain't both still this, and this. Whatever y'all was claiming or hanging or slanging or banging before you came in, he's not like that no more. So he telling you, no, we ain't the same no more, homie. What's up? My name ain't Terrence no more. Huh? Oh, you got a nickname? You got a prison nickname? No, I ain't got no, yeah, I got a prison nickname. What is it? What is it, dog? What's up? What is it? Well, they call me Sparkle now. What? They call you who? Sparkle? Man, what? What? Hey, Get ready for it. Because that's how it come to you. I done seen it a million times. You know? Or here it is, you thinking he's still solid, but he got his heart done turned black. He all in your ear trying to talk you in because he know you got $2-3 trying to talk you into going in with him on a pack or going in with him on the phone or going in with him on this, whatever. But the whole time he's setting you up for the kill so he can benefit from the spoils of whatever he done talked you into going down with him with, and you done got shot through the cross. You don't get spit. Sometimes it can get detrimental to where you get stabbed and hurt up in there. Yeah. Some don't come home no more. The cross can't, what they have a saying, they say the only thing that beat the cross is the double cross. Ooh, man. That's a cold pill to swallow. The only thing that beats the cross is the double cross? No bueno, homie. Bad deal. Bad deal. Man, when you see the food that they feed you, I promise you, man, I promise you, when you see the food that they feed you in there, I guarantee, and I don't care what state you from, I don't care what prison you in, none of that. There's no prison food in the whole United States that's so good that a person would want to come back to get it? No, When you see that horrible mess that they feed you up in there, I guarantee you're going to be like, hey, man, I don't like this. I don't want this. Now you done became a burden on your family. You done became a burden on the people who say they love you, because now you're going in begging mode. Man, send me this, send me that, send me this, send me that. And as the years go by, because the years gonna go by, because them white folks gonna give you some years. And as the years go by, your people on the street, man, gonna start dying off, leaving, going on to do something different, and all that. Now here it is all these years later, man, you ain't got nobody to beg from. Baby mama been ran off. The girlfriend been ran off. Folks that passed, all that. Kids don't care nothing about you no more. They went on with their life. Now you in there hungry as a big dog all these years later, starving. Now you bugging folk when you mess around and ask somebody, man, let me use your cell phone. Now you trying to call any and everybody you can, any family member you think will answer the phone, and acting like you want to just talk about some small talk, but in reality, you calling because you want to beg for some money, hoping that they gonna offer it to you where you ain't gotta ask them. But now after the conversation goes so long and they ain't offered it to you, now you're gonna be like, hey, for the phone hang up, and it's always right when the phone get ready to hang up. You think you could send me a couple of dollars in here? I'm kind of doing bad. It's always, could you send me a couple of dollars in here? If you would have stayed on the streets and stopped hanging with them fools who don't really care nothing about you, you wouldn't have to be in there worrying about where your next meal is coming from. Hey, this type of conversation right here, y'all, I can go on and on and on and on, giving you the pros and the cons of going behind them walls, giving you the pros and the cons of running the streets, doing that dumb stuff that's going to send you behind the wall. Now, I'm saying I can give you the pros and the cons. Ain't no pros. It ain't nothing cool about going behind them walls. Ain't nothing good for it. Running the streets, shooting and fighting and doing all that crazy stuff that you youngsters out here doing, ain't no pros to that. How you gonna find something good out of something that's gonna eventually either get you chipped or get you sent behind the wall for the next 25 years? Where's the good in it? There is none. When all you got to do is stop. What you gonna be missing? Oh, are you worried about what your peers gonna say about you, your little so-called partners? Oh man, he done squared up. Oh, he done got scared. Oh man, he ain't, you know what I'm saying? He don't want to get in the streets. He better stay on the sidewalk. Or what you worried about? Is them saying that? Is that what you worried about? Okay. I tell you what, go ahead and get out the streets and get on the sidewalk. And I promise you, for all your so-called, who you thought was your partners, for all those ones that stay in the streets, you look up 3 years from now and see who doing better, you or them. You or them. You decided that the little girl you was messing with, you was gonna stop, you know what I'm saying, hurting her feelings, cheating or whatever, and you and her have a child, and you realize you got to go to work to take care of this child. So now you working, you mess around and find a job that you like, that's making good money. Now you ain't gotta worry about who you gotta rob to get some rims, who you gotta rob so you can support your weed habit, who you gotta rob so you can go eat, put a roof over your head or whatever. Rob, sell dope, chip foods or whatever you out there doing. When you realize I ain't got to do that, man. I go to work every day, man. They pay me well. You know what I'm saying? When I get my check, I pay my bills. I handle my business. I go home to my girl. I go home to my kid or whatever, and I'm doing well. Versus, and that's because you got on the sidewalk and out the streets. Versus them same dudes you left out there in the streets. Now let's look at them. 25 to life, 60 to life, life without. Life without means you go to prison, you never come home until you pass. Life without, or the death penalty, sitting on death row. Now you tell me who got the better deal, them or you? Yeah, that's what I thought. So just stop now, man. Just stop now. Or don't stop. Don't listen to me. Don't take my word for nothing. I'm just an old man, old fool. Don't know what he's talking about. Yeah, all right. You know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. I wish somebody like me would have spoke to me when I was 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, whatever, up in that age range, and told me back then what I'm trying to tell y'all right now. Maybe I wouldn't have spent 40 years of my life behind bars. Hey, anyway, man, I'm tired of talking. Y'all stay safe, man. Keep your head on the swivel. And always remember, homie, I represent the gangsters. A gangster just ain't somebody who do dirt. Gangster ain't somebody who run the streets and act a fool. You got a couple of type of gangsters. Because me, personally, a man that go to work every day, come home and take care of his girl, if he got one, and take care of his kids, and handle his business, I call him a gangster. He's a gangster. He's a real gangster. Yeah, he a real gangster. Yeah, he a real gangster. Because remember, man, what you think about a dude that'll go do 25 to life for one of his homeboys, but won't go work a 9-to-5 job to feed his kids? I'm out of here, man. Gangster boogie, gangster boogie, gangster boogie, gangster boogie. Ain't nobody gangster boogie. 4, 2, 1, man. 4,
2, 1, man.